Good morning. By my rough count, the phrase one another appears over 80 times in the Bible. In the first 10 verses of Galatians 6, Paul instructs the church with very specific instructions on how to care for one another and hold each other accountable as brothers and sisters in a family. In verse 10, he sums up this section with a special encouragement, which says, "Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially those who belong to the family of believers." While at City Church we seek to care for those in need in our city and the world, we take this command to care for those in our family very seriously. We seek to care for those with practical needs in our church in a variety of ways, but always with great compassion and sensitivity. At City Church, we have a group of officers that are called deacons. Deacons are ordained and trained for this ministry, not just to do the work of caring, but in helping to lead the entire church in caring for one another. This may include help with looking for employment, identifying resources in the church that may be able to help with specific practical needs, or helping to cover financial costs associated with a particular need or crisis in someone's life. If you need help or know someone who does, please reach out to a pastor, a member of the prayer team, or anyone on staff. They can direct you to one of our deacons who can follow up with you. And now, Pam Cooner will briefly share her experiences of working as a deacon at City Church.
2 years ago, Sohei Kim and I had the privilege of meeting with a single mom at a local coffee shop. She had been attending City Church for a few months and had mentioned to someone, a youth pastor, that she would like help getting some services for her children. So the two of us from the Diaconate gladly agreed to meet. As a pediatric occupational therapist, someone used to professionally dealing with children, I thought I could help solve her problems. Did you notice the operative word? I have to laugh. God quickly humbled me and made me see that he had to work out his plans for this family's life and his timing. My job was to show up and be present and walk alongside this friend. We prayed together, dreamed together, made phone calls, texted, went to meetings, ate together, packed, laughed, and cried together. When she and her kids had to move, members of City Church showed up with willing hands. When she needed meals because of illness, members of City Church showed up with warm smiles and warm food. But I have to be honest, in the past 2 years, a lot of time has involved waiting and waiting and waiting on God. I cannot tell you how many times I've cried out, "How long, O Lord?" on behalf of my friend. I don't know about you, but I'm a just do it kind of person, and waiting is about the hardest thing you can ask me to do. And then, in God's timing, unexpected movement would happen. And the sweetness of answered prayer made me celebrate and praise God's goodness and faithfulness. One of the best ways to understand God's love is to mourn with those who mourn and rejoice with those who rejoice. He does not call us to go through life alone. We learn and grow in community. And my story is proof that you never know what God can do when you agree to have coffee with someone. Thank you.